Why do developers think, oh, it's a fantastic idea to not let you get to the options menu before we just launch the game? Throw you straight into an intro scene to set up the settings for and everything before you get thrown into the game.
But we have made a few
Looks a bit like Warframe, doesn't it?
Stripped out some unnecessary bits as well. Let's see if you still know how to move and fight.
They stripped us off. What would be fantastic is if you let me go to the options menu before you just instantly launch the game. Because this is the stupidest, most horrible thing that has become Game Dev Standard 101, and it's stupid, and I hate it. Let me go to the fucking menu and set up everything. Ew, windowed full screen. Full screen, thank you. Ooh, the resolution is not right. 1920 by 1080, thank you. Ooh, motion blur. I would have loved to set this off. Ooh, 30 frames per second limit? Yuck. No wonder it was going weird. Also, ooh, unlimited frames. That makes it run at 10 FPS. Not good, because it's trying to run at 8 million FPS when you don't want it to run at 8 million FPS, and that makes it actually run at 2 FPS. You've auto set the quality, whatever you want. Fine. Other than the annoying, horrible things. Also, probably going to get content ID'd on any mean bit, because even though it's, hey, copyright free music, it never is. But I would love to have it so that I could get to the menu options before you launch the game straight into cutscene. That would be fantastic. But this is Godbreakers, which we're early access. Thank you for the attempt for the game key, but fix these issues. Let me get to the options menu before you just launch into a cutscene and into the game. That would be fantastic. Thank you. Okay, so now that we've got all that sorted, we can actually move about. Can we jump off the walls? Jump into the abyss. We might find your body familiar. Well, we jumped into the abyss. Okay, but it looks like an interesting sort of game. But again, you know, I have issues with games that don't let me just go straight into options and things that I want to set up. I need to set up because, especially if I was using keyboard and mouse, windowed full screen, it's so easy to click out of that windowed full screen and then end up on your desktop and then break everything. Really is. So I would like full screen. That'd be nice. Okay, so we got 3 dashes in a row that we're about to do. Depletes as much as you dash, but fills up over time. Okay.
Looks like you have a handle on basic motion, but we did not bring you back just for a stroll.
What is this thing?
Really only excelled at one thing: violence.
Smashing. Okay, also, the whole bunch of stuff that we really should have read first, but you know. Nice. Instead I just, you know, did everything beforehand. Okay, really didn't pay attention to half of that. Dash cancelling. Dash cancelling will also cancel your attacks.
Let's see how you handle a live one. Let's take it up.
You got a bit zone. Hey, that thing has a gun. I think I did it easily. I've played games before. He dropped a fragment. Fragments are items that occupy a slot in your inventory, have wide range effects. Okay. Choose a slot. What am I doing? Toggle keywords. All slides. Okay, so equip it like that. Got it. Okay. Took a while to figure out that one. And the chest, which is just a bunch of boxes. Essences are stackable items that give you different effects. Rich Master. Some sort of de-resing going on behind the scenes over there. Healing coil. If you're taking damage, you can use the healing coil to restore your health. Right, that's pressed down. You do. Fighting enemies fills up your source light. When your source light is full and your target is on earth, you're able to God break enemies and absorb their powers. Okay, so do that once we've probably got enough stuff. Once your source light is full, you need to bring the health down to low targets. Okay. That bar turns green at that point. Okay. God breaking enemies. Gain a one-shot absorbed ability. You can only use it once.
Now,
okay.
Give your newly absorbed power a try.
I'm trying to lock onto it, but you're telling me that it's going everywhere else but onto it. Okay. So it doesn't let you lock on with that perhaps? Or just that training dumb is a bit broken and doesn't?
This was the last machine you ever built. Or rather, started building. It was completed by somebody else.
But I doubt she will be of any use to you now, if she's even still there. This really is one giant mess you made here.
It looks like a Christmas present. Guess we're just leaving that then. Let's leave. Complete the tutorial. Bye. Yeah, this is Godbreakers. Which would be fantastic if we got to this screen first. Would have been good. But we're gonna go check it out. And I just said I could have got to the options and everything first. That would have been fantastic.
Between you and the monster you unleashed stands the court of the
monster?
Hylarians. Bound to pay tribute to their master, but still free to pursue their own twisted goals. These planetary rulers hold the keys to our success. The Hylarians are the gods of this age, powerful beyond your imagination. But they are gods of mere matter, gods that can be hunted, gods that can be bent to our will, gods that can be broken.
Now go forth.
This sounds too much like Hyruleans.
And pierce the monad's heart.
Here's that one now. Okay, so we can change colour. We can be blue, we can be green, we can be purple, or we can be red. The colour, yes. Customize your heads. Don't have anything unlocked, but I was gonna say we can be headless, or we can be a giant pair of teeth. We can be a beekeeper bird cage or something. And but we don't have any of them. Okay, leave that then. Game mode. Standard tangles. Unlocked by Gonad's quest number 1. Recollections. Challenges, I guess. Store echoes. Right, so that's level things up. Okay, got it.
We are the Coven, a constellation of sentient stars. Our light crosses the vast distances of space in straight lines, as
It's
fixed
the same thing they
and
already said
determined
before.
as fate itself. But it can still be bent, redirected, and fractured, folded into destiny.
We have come to serve the living light as
Backstab
both the
200
midwives
times.
of new sons and the executioners of those who have grown too heavy and weary with age. When you unleashed the monad, You threatened more than your own sad existence.
But this sounds like they're saying the same thing but differently.
Gotten powerful enough to consume its mother star, it will spread. A veil of nullness, blotting out
the black hole
stars.
But not all things foreseen will come to pass. Where there is life, there is always choice.
I mean, do we need to bother with it? Also, it doesn't let you do the charge up thing. What does left post the power to it? Hi then. Go. The sniffles. Not feeling great today, but which is why we're playing this instead of the other game. But this would be more, you know, involved and keep me awake and entertained rather than watching a thing which will, you know, you have to be in the right mood. I wasn't. Hey, we've only got 9 minutes to do this stuff. What? This isn't the weapon we just had. What happens here? Let's just get out of the way of that. Why have we got to go? How? Okay, my guy's not very good. He just falls on the floor rather than dodge. X. Got a shield. Okay, don't run out of stamina and keep dodging. Things you fall over. Or maybe the liquor is getting me. I don't know what I absorbed, but I absorbed something. You still hit me. That's rude. Enfeeble. Okay, we're very low on health. Oh, perfect. We've got no ice cream heals. So we didn't carry that over from the tutorial. Then. Which might be a problem. There's a eggplant or something grown in the sky. Right, don't just stand around. Did I hear a cat? I heard something go meow. Hey, we got stomped! The faint memories slipping away. Didn't do very good so far, did we? Recollection failed. You list. 8 kills. 1 god break. A lot of damage taken, 1 death. Okay. Restart. I wonder if it's random if you restart, or do you have to go back to the other bit to restart and then, you know, what's going on? I don't get how we're starting with a pickaxe and a gun Mega Man style, rather than the thing that we had in the tutorial. Okay. Oh. Ow. Right, so are we meant to be like sword? I hate that that doesn't actually shoot anything. Okay, this time we're going to save the ability. I don't know what the cleanse really does. And we'll use it in the next room on all the enemies. Did we set them on fire? I think we might to cleanse the stupid poison. So if we get poisoned, are we enfeebling them or what are we doing? Why am I so slow? Probably because I was enfeebled, right? Okay, onwards. So slow. Stop falling over. I hate the fall over. They didn't really tutorialize that, did they? Like, you fail the thing, you will fall over 6 million times. You corrupt that thing. The fall over is so stupid. Actually the worst. Really? And obviously we want to take the ability of the boss thing. But the Chrono Splitter got us. Okay, so this is a traditionally it wants you to play it multiplayer sort of. Target practice. So this area is called target practice. Maybe I just accidentally glitched having a different weapon. I didn't specifically select it. But I also, you know, think. Why was he taking no damage left? What the heck? Iframes 30. But you know, we were on it, selected, so maybe it did give it to us. Ow. Come on. Stop being in the floor. Excuse me, but his health was green. Why could I not take him? Hug? I hit him too much after him being green? Ow. Excuse me, where's my cleanse? I hate how immune that thing seems to be to everything. This. Pile of gems. Nothing. She knows. Way back. Adverts. That's bullshit. Everyone wants now to stop other adverts. Okay, well, I'm gonna head back to the other thing and see if we can't get a different weapon. Like, am I able to just cheat a different weapon? Because I feel like we should have had this staff. But instead, we had this. Defeat 10 bosses! And yet, we were already using that. We have no echo. So I don't know! Bugged? Or just it gave me a random weapon or what? Because we haven't even unlocked that. I now start with the dual blade. No. Recollection, target practice. Don't get it. Is this the level? I hate the fall over if you're on the floor dodge. It's stupid. Actually dumb. And also, why does that thing become immune? I don't know what that thing does, but it seems to do a lot. So where are the things that we were meant to be able to pick up, like the echoes and shards? Good thing that that... Come on, you're dead. Does that cleanse my enfeeble? Do you ever get any heals? I hate that dodge mechanic. That is actually dumb, and it wasn't anywhere in the tutorial. Dodge too many times and you'll fall over. And I don't know what that special move does. I really don't know what the special move does. Well, everything dies. Get back at you. Which is fantastic. Still can't heal and we still don't get enough. No, get off me. It's fine. That thing's gonna kill itself. Turning. I don't know what this thing does. Surely it's something good. We got to the next area. Confusion. Only I was 100%. Oh, damn it, I got greedy. I didn't want to kill that one because I was like, we're so close to 100%. I want to get the other thing. This surely isn't the game. Where's the actual loading to the level? Like... That's the game? Recollection challenge. Standard. Did I accidentally also change it into a weird game mode? Unlocked by Monad Quest 1. I think I accidentally changed the game mode without realising it. The Gonad challenge it is. It's some extra difficult challenge to begin with for no reason. Defeat the compiler. Defeat the Gladiator. And Marek. The roguelike? Who knows? Nobody knows. It wasn't obvious that I changed the game mode because I didn't select it. I exited out of the menu without selecting the other game modes. I'll have you know. It's like the weapon we didn't select to have.
We must step over a few other gods on the way to the Monad's heart. But you are not ready for that quite yet. Let's warm up by slaying one of Marek's gladiators. Just follow the locker room smell.
I also wasn't ready for fall over if you dash too often. Because that's not happening anymore either. Yep, definitely not happening anymore. Ow. Okay. We were... taking on the strongest challenge for the most prepared people.
In the ancient past, man and machine went to war. The bedrock of the earth itself rose up and covered the world in concrete and steel.
Okay, that's a bell that triggers a thing. We weren't ready for the ultimate challenge. We weren't. So it was a bit crazy that we were thrown straight into it. Excuse me. You know, the no heal defeat everything challenge, where we have heals now. Dashing twice in quick succession will give you a barrier. Well, I'll take that rather than dashing more than your amount of things will make you fall over on your face. We're gonna ring every single bell. Whatever it does, I'm gonna ring them all. I can do things like that too. Ow. I'm sure I could do that. Didn't mean to ring the bell while we're at it as well, but take it. He's trying to ring the bell now. The bell won't save you. Is that everything? Yes, that's everything. Come on. What are you doing? Dancing? Dancing. Yes. Okay, they explode. Got it. Attacks have 2% chance to apply poison. Attacks have 2% chance to trigger lightning. Increase crit chance. Poison. Poison is always very useful. See, that's much better. Dash 3 times you get a shield, rather than dash 3 times you fall flat on your face. Okay, they're waiting for us in some sort of arena. And we've got a load more health as well. Way better. Oh. Ow, I was using my Esters. That's very rude. Very rude, Mr. Gladiator. I knew you were about to do something. Fall into my trap. You want to come over here as well? Perfect. Now, I'll take it. You're already dead. You just don't want to. Were you trying to eat me with your stomach? That is traditionally how people eat, but you know, usually it goes through their mouth first.
Well done. You cleaved straight through that abomination. Looks like you're ready for the title match after all.
Godbreaker explosion applies burning. Form of a backstab.
Pushing onwards,
And health gives you
will come
damage
face to
reduction.
face with the god of this world, the incarnation of Merrick. Tuck your chin, keep your guard up, and you will do just fine.
Who's Marek? I thought we were going against Gonad Monad or something. That guy was easy. Overconfidence. Everywhere's on fire. I mean, we did do the trial by, you know, stupidly selecting the wrong thing as a challenge thing rather than actually going through a level. Ah, damn it! Can I pick this up? Ow! I thought you'd stop before you got to me. Perfect, I didn't want that anyway. Excuse me, can I... Okay, that's rude. Yours can override mine. I mean, yes, you are the guy that has bigger fists and everything. Fair enough, but... I was doing spin attack. Toxic tentacles. There's no time to read that one because it was in the fireplace. Okay. Chance to apply vulnerable on here. Sure. Okay. That room was a mess because I was trying to pick up a thing in the fire in the middle of a fight. Doesn't stop the fight. You didn't get close enough to it. Take my strong hands. That's... Come over the flames. Okay, good. That one didn't need me to sit and make a decision. Just making a decision on an item in the middle of the fire is not good. Who are you?
I am Ergos, a reflection without physicality.
Answer me.
Without organs. The spectral afterimage of 9 billion minds, haunting this last machine at the end of time. As any ghost, I am bound to the substrate of this world, hiding in the shadows, fearing a sun that will one day burn me away. But who, I wonder, are you? I would like to run some tests.
I'm Indelacio, but are you GLaDOS all of a sudden? Cube heads. You Minecraft. Trade and upgrade. Trade! Merchant, you can buy and recycle items in the inventory. Can be recycled into bits. Spend bits to buy things from the merchant. Okay, we've got 40 bits. Healing coil. Okay. Attacks have 4% chance to apply burning. Dealing direct damage have 10% chance of explosion sentinel. Attacks have 4% chance to decay. Gives you stacks of armor. Can't afford it unless I sell things. Spend fragments on your inventory to upgrade them. Upgrading costs unlock effects and traits. They cost way more to upgrade. Okay, so we've got a red, we've got a pink, we're missing a yellow and a green. Or I can buy a heal. That's just a standard essence. It seems like we may have something in that essence slots. Attacks have a 4% chance to apply burning. I guess it just upgrades that one. But we don't have this one. 4% chance to apply decay on here. Yeah. End of the level? What's going on?
Finally, you are here.
Alright.
Now, let's shake the foundations of this world.
Ah, I dodged. Come on. Guess we don't get iframes while dodging. Well, so the look button isn't a lock-on button, right? You are just a wrestler. Very, very acrobatic wrestler. Ow. Excuse me! That's it, bring your friends in so I can absorb them. Onto the floor rudely. Ow. Roll away. Back flat, belly flop. I'm aware of your moves now. You sound like a horse. Okay, don't try to attack him while he's doing tantrum on the floor. Got it. My mistake. Ow. Come on then, Goro. Where are you, Goro? Ow! Come on! Rude. Okay, he's almost in phase, next phase, whatever that thing on the marker is. Okay, don't go near him tantruming on the floor. You get back here, you. Could have got a gun. You get a charge at me. Oh. On fire. Come on, then. Yeah. Leaves the fire. He's got a tantrum. What? 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 Ow! Stupid horse. Surely he splats his own guys, right? Slowly but menacingly walking towards us. Tantrum. I need more heals. No. I was hoping he would have come closer. Ow. Okay, it does hit everything. He went for the backflop. Tantrum. Get the shooter. Meh. I mean, I can get the shooter, or I can just finish it.
Death of a god, even a fake one, is enough to rip a hole into the next sphere.
Is that an arc pattern? Smells like it is still active. Best not to touch it, or you might burn yourself.
Gives you shields. Incoming damage is reduced by 10% and attacks are inflicted with burning. Activate to drop traps that will release chain lightning. So we've already got a... That seems good. New quests.
Impossible. How could you have defeated me? I was the apex of evolution, superior to humans in every way. Why else would you be gone while I'm still here? If you could destroy my flawless body, perhaps with enough training, you could overthrow him as well.
Maybe we could. I mean, he was on the floor a lot. I wouldn't call him flawless. Okay. Get out of here. We defeated the wrestler and we're at full health again. Look at that. Okay. Defeat the dredger. Defeat the gardener. I mean, the gardener's just doing a good job gardening. I think we should go against the dredger, right? Dredging up all sorts of trash. Gardener's just looking after the place. Shouldn't be taking him on. Oh no!
What the weft is going on here? This place is a new low bar.
On the other world, these false gods are at least trying to achieve something. Here, it feels like somebody just gave up.
Let's just find something big and imposing to kill so we can get out of here.
Was it me giving up on the weird trashy level that we were on that made us fall over if we tried to dodge too many times? Well, at least we don't seem to be inflicted with that problem anymore. So it's not like a thing that's special for this world or anything. And, you know, we sort of know what the enemies are and what they do as a result of all of that. I mean, we obviously want this guy. All for him to explode on us before we get a chance to get it. Too good. On ability activation, there's 50% chance to get speeds. Dashing twice will give you a 2-second barrier. Recycled. It's got voices. The exploding thing is making voices, drawing you in. Okay, right. Let's go on. Let's not die to the stupid thing. Combat challenge. Defeat all the enemies before time runs out. Health essences and fragments. I mean, we don't need to fragment select. Let's take health essences and a fragment. I don't know what the time limit is, but... Wow, it's a lot of enemies, isn't it? It'd be really good if we didn't miss that, thing. Fail! We didn't miss with that bite. Sure, we would have been fine. But there's no lock-on on this. Weird. For a game like this. Teleports. Test of sentience. Thing. There goes trial. Reach end before time runs out. Oh. Oh. Okay. Pass the test of intelligence, right? It's control. You've been here. In control. Ba, ba, ba. Test of brain speed.
Well done, monkey. You are shrewder than you look. Here, have a few more morsels.
Thanks, robot. Rare shoulders. So killing an enemy will restore 1 stamina. Missing health gives damage reduction up to 30%. I will recycle.
The monad and its underlings are great machines, sure. Powerful beyond your imagination. But they have no heart, no guts. They are thinking machines that are trying to feel.
This is literally the area from Control. Okay. Are the enemies all going to be right next to the teleporter? Not a problem. Boom. Did you just regain all your health, Stomper? Okay, more enemies. Come over here. Right next to this bomb. You know, I'd like to get closer to you, but you've got this whole death radius thing that I don't like. Vader definitely hit it. You know, and nothing. Okay. Air attacks. Boom. We don't really do air attacks. That's all about. Cleanse. Sacrifice health. Okay. It nearly threw me onto the bomb. Bit of a trap. Selector. Movement speeds, explosion damage. Attacks have 2% chance to apply. Psychotic wounds plus more. And then did we heal 150? 30% health. Now that's asking a bit much when I haven't regained any more heal. But we don't have any heals, so maybe it was not necessarily the smartest thing to do. Right before a boss as well. Well, halfway boss, I guess. Based on the last one. Although the Dredger... Ow. It was telling me the Dredger is like the god, right? It's just like a mini Dredger. There's some big mommy Dredger as well. Now. I can do that too. Not very good. I can. You a chicken slime. No, barrier for 3 dodges is actually kind of good. I think he might be a chicken slime. Oh, I would like to absorb anything. Anything would be nice. What are the eyeball ones? Ow. Death! Ow. Get me to the cleanse. Yeah, this barrier is actually really good. Okay, you're nearly dead. Ow.
And that thing was not even the gatekeeper. This means there's an even bigger slob of slime in here somewhere.
Told you
Let's
it
push
actually.
on.
We can absorb its power though, which is good. I like when you can
We
absorb
think
like
we
mini
know
boss
what
power.
is going on here. This is all by design. This world is built to invoke suffering. The creature at the end of this maze of thorns wants to be hurt. Let us appease the gods then.
It wants to be hurt and it's a giant chicken slime. Increase damage for every dust in your possession. Caps out at 100% for an extra 20 damage. The next hit is guaranteed to be a crit every 20 seconds. And it's stunned. Noxious orb. Activate to aim, then throw an orb that releases poison. Uncapped potential. Well, it is capped at literally 20%. So these are both yellow. That one is extra slot at the top. Lose 5 money for taking direct damage. Actually, that's kind of bad. Guaranteed crit every 10 seconds. Going this way. There a shopkeeper. It's the Squareheads. Let's Mr. Squareheads. That makes me spiky. But I don't necessarily really want to get hit. I don't think that was a very good power. The poison and decay is very good. All the little slimies. That guy's gonna explode. Did I even hear them? That thing puts a smile on their face for some reason. Hey, that's very good. Couldn't finish my combo because he would have got me. And everyone. Onwards. Okay, now we can turn into the spikes in the floor. That's a loot goblin. If I ever saw a loot goblin, that was a loot goblin. Running away and it was making noise. But it died before maximum health, so I wonder if I needed to maybe absorb it. Because obviously wasn't a 100% absorption rate. That point. Oh. let the bomb do the job for me. So I wonder if I needed to somehow absorb it. There's a lot of technical things up there. Okay, selector. Increase movement speed, 2% chance to apply vulnerable. It doesn't say it overwrites anything. It increases max health. Does it give me some health back as well? I mean, I guess technically at the end of the level we'll get some.
Humanity, assisted by the machine, scraped the world clean of all decay and disease, hoping this would return them to paradise.
But instead, we ended up in a sewer lab. Ah, here's Mr. Box said.
We're the problem. We were the solution. Concede to control you and, ultimately, to replace you. I'm not so sure we really solved anything.
No, you didn't. You caused more problems. So the fact that I have no heals. We got 240. Right. You can only sell me one. That certainly makes it not good. Attacks have 4% chance to apply burning. 16% chance to reflect. That costs 40. Increase the power of your absorbed ability. You get a random absorbed ability instead. Interesting. Sounds very interesting. If I was to reroll, does that cost money? It just says reroll 1. Reroll the merchants, get new items. Okay, but it doesn't give us a new thing at the bottom, which was what I was curious about. Dash leaves a trail that deals damage. Movement speeds. 25% chance to refill your source light. Is that health? Killing an enemy with a combo attack will give you a barrier. Okay, give you 3 seconds of things. 75% chance to apply vulnerable. That's a big upgrade. 10 seconds. 20% damage reduction. Falling below 30% of your max health gives you a barrier for 3 seconds. That's not as good. 75% chance to apply vulnerable. We take that. Combo attacks have 70% chance fully upgraded. And then we also want to reduce damage by 20%. Sounds very nice. And then we will take our one singular heal. That's the best chance that we got. Okay. Well, that one's not a giant chicken.
To this place, so I could have it affect me, change me into something else.
This seems a dangerous thing to do. Well, we woke it up. Well, that power was fantastic. Jump over his head and do nothing. Here, kryptonite. Rude. Actually, I need to cleanse. Thank you. Okay, so now I'm prepared for that. Need to keep an eye on him. Okay, keep going into the ground and doing that thing. Doing it. Oh, come on! Really? Okay, so we jump over it, not through it, because we don't get iframes going through it. Noted. Every previous game like this has taught me poorly for that move. This I can be prepared for. That makes sense. Okay, so if I don't kill them quick enough, they become a pile of permanent spikes. Prepare for you. Nonsense to a degree now. I wasn't fully prepared for the second one. I could have finished my thing. Hey! We got a guy that we can maybe kill. Let's get rid of this one. Get back here, you. You're not becoming more spikes. Nor you. Nor you. I didn't do that as effectively as I should have. Because I forget that we don't have a double jump. What are you doing? Okay, going in the floor. Damn it. Stop becoming spikes. Nope. Okay, this time. Ow. Save me. Okay. Come in. We're not going to win this one. And you now. We're already dead.
You fascinate me.
Die once. Well, we died a bit more than that in the way that we've done your things.
Again and again.
Okay, so Planet 2. We start the run. Have to then. Aaron Malik. Well, we defeated and kill enemies using rage knobs. Beat the compiler. No idea what rage knobs are, but I guess after beating a level you get a challenge thing for it. You haven't defeated the compiler. Go to that one, right? Different world. But I guess that means it's also not truly random then. They're going to be the same choice of levels every time. Familiar, but... Oh.
To get to the monad, you need to cross the great psychotic plane. A bunch of sand that taught itself to think. It's conductive, so mind your step.
Your first true obstacle is the compiler, an old discarded skull of Urs.
Is it our first?
That will make for a great trial run.
Because we already killed the wrestler guy. And also sciatica? The sand that gives you sciatica? Buddha. That's a bomb. Get back here, you. Damn it. Box.
In the ancient past, the mineral body of the earth was raised up. Sand taught itself to think, and it went to war with the etheric living forces of the world. The machine, having previously only been able to shape physical matter, could now influence minds.
Because sand makes
These
silicone
are not
chips.
available to you just yet.
How rude.
These are not available to you just yet.
But I was allowed to do the teleporter thing in the other level. Maybe they are whatever challenge you unlock for defeating the area. Ow. Fantastic way to miss everything. Necrotic wounds +1. Oh. Pardon me. 2% chance to apply vulnerable. Poison. It's in the many that has vulnerable will reset the duration of the vulnerable. I like poison. Worm. Let's look at the worm. See something over there. These are not available to you just yet.
These mysteries will have to wait for another time.
Okay, she reworded it. She knew I was taking the piss. She was like, okay, I'll say it in a different way then. Fine. But that's the way that we came, perhaps? This is the way that we came. That's the way that we came. Just fall. I thought they could hide that box. Actually, that's fine. I don't mind missing everything as long as we get to do the super attack at the end of it and hit them with that.
Another time.
That's actually perfectly fine. We flop and we hit at nothing so that we hit with the best move that does 1,000,000 damage instead. Clever. There's a door over there. Okay. We can walk out of bounds. Maybe it's just for show. Or do we jump inside the pussy? Okay. Again, it says compiler, but this is absolutely not the compiler. This is like the midway boss. Sonic the Hedgehog. But again, it's nice that we don't just fall over for doing triple dash. Like, whatever that weird challenge level is. What's he doing? He's compiling all the enemies into one. I want to absorb something. Anything will do. I'll do. Of course. The instant I get close to him, I'll do. Oh, come on.
That's one giant skull down.
He was an absorbable power as well. No, I didn't absorb him. Could have absorbed him.
The psychotic waste, the dustbin of history. At its center is the inner archive. Break in there and slay to rip open a portal into the next sphere.
Then there are just a few more gods for you to break. You can do it.
I mean, anything with lifesteal on it is just a smart choice, especially as we don't get more heals at the end of every level, and we can't buy more than just the one. I bet there's a way to go past that, although it had a red door. So it was probably, even if you did cheat past it, it's locked. So I don't know what that power was. But we want to use the powers because they have lifesteal. Wildering performance. So ideally you want one that has a great amount of use. And does a lot of damage and hits a lot of things. And dodging doesn't give us iframes. That's maybe an ability gives that. Thick tentacles. Selector. 2% chance to apply vulnerable. Increase the power of your absorbed ability, which will give us more lifesteal. Random debuff when we apply it as well.
These mysteries will have to wait for another time.
So obviously speak to the Sam. Or open up alternative path.
These are not available to you just yet.
That's a bomb. That's a worm. That's a bomb. Explosion damage applies slow. Have an explosion. Ten health. So we're not really healing as much as I would like. Okay, that didn't use the heal, which is good. I have to look off screen to see if it cancelling that makes us not take it. I have a bottle popping to see the screen.
These
This is
are
not available
to you
yet.
just yet.
There's so many of them. Temptation to walk off into the sands between. Something weird and invisible there with that crystal. Guess it's nothing. Okay, must be the big boss. Which means Cube Man. I don't know how much money we have.
As the sun began to dim, the Coven intervened. They would not allow one of their most precious pearls to slip off its string. They would not allow the sun to fade.
But it's not that fadey. You know what we should probably do? I mean, let's see if you've got anything good. We could buy a heal for 40, which might be smart because he only sells us once per area, or is it once per whole game? 20% chance to apply slow, 4% chance to poison, dash triggers lightning, backstab, 20% chance to give random buff, or I should upgrade the thing Increase leech by 3%. I don't know how much it heals at the moment. But I feel it costs 120 to upgrade. Damn it. Hitting an enemy with slow has a 20% chance to cause an explosion. Random debuff to enemies within 10 meters. I'm gonna buy the healing coil just because you can't get over it. 4% chance to apply poison. I think that's the smart.
In the end, all your great works were nothing but dust.
The little guy.
Dust. I was born.
Got a shield. Okay, so we can hit his arms. He seems like he has far less health than Wrestler Man. Okay. Each individual thing probably has a specific amount of health. Yuri Geller. Hide behind the glass. Okay, I think we maximized the use of that. Yeah. Poking through the floor. Is that it? Ow. Like one more phase and he's dead? Surely not. No, he's got health bar behind. After his shield. Okay, so we didn't maximize the use of our stuff the other time. Get back here, you. Take 10 for a heal. And nothing. Can I make the worm hit the arm? Question. The arm go on the way in. Did the worm kill the arm? Oh, we're right next to it, which is nice. And we got poison on him, which hopefully will continue whilst he's in shield phase, right? I don't think we got anything with that, which is unfortunate. I need to kill something enough to get a heal. Yeah. Okay. Seems like a bit of a waste of a heal, but almost like he didn't want me to hit his arms. Now why would that be? Finish it.
Know how to crack some heads. Now we have enough energy to rip into the next sphere.
Did that old chrome dome contain an arc pattern? Stay away from it, lest you come under its influence.
Oh, they consume the damage on target and deal additional for each 20%. So if we do a charge attack, we would consume all the poison and things and do more damage. Dealing damage to other enemies within 5 areas. Activate to drop crap. Unactive. If explosion kills an enemy, there's 30% chance to... I mean... Don't have anything better. New quest.
You have made it to the terminal of the greatest library ever created. Yet you don't strike me as the bookish type. My quest for knowledge also led me to this place, but I can go no further. The monad, you see, has separated my head from my body of knowledge. It trapped me in this empty skull, no longer able to read or write.
You know what I've considered as well? Maybe I shouldn't have healed, because if I killed it on low health, we wouldn't have lost our heal, and we would have still gone up to 1,000 health, right? Let's go to Astafane the Gardener. See what that has. Because we went to Poison Toxic World, we got to the boss, we died to the boss. We could defeat the boss. Let's see what's going on.
Astafane, a machine locked in a misguided attempt to recreate the splendor of nature.
But Mother Nature is gone. You killed her. A nice arrangement of plastic flowers on Gaia's grave is not going to change that. All you can do now is avenge her. Let's start with the gardener.
Okay, so the gardener's making plastic flowers. Oh, it's a fish. I wanted the fish power. I don't know what it does, but that's why I wanted it. There's flowers up there shooting at us. They can't get me. After using your absorbed abilities, you and your allies have 20% chance to refill your light gauge. I don't know what the light gauge is. Okay. Okay, we chop down the plastic plants. I don't know how plastic these plants are, you know. Seem fine. What does that one do? I don't get the weird chargy one. Whatever. Use a thing with their own signature ability. I thought it might be. Ow. Drop the thing. Oh, you don't. That's a bullet. That's not a collectible, as much as they look very similar. One is nice, one is not. That's the bomb.
In the ancient past, the machine subdued nature. Everything was measured, classified, and sequenced. Life was turned into data.
It's very pretty. I don't think I want to get near that glowing thing, you know? Will inevitably accidentally fall. What if the fish come into it? Oh. Ouch. Okay, we're very, very, very slow. The flowers seem so weak that we can't really absorb their ability. I guess it's just an option to stay inside it for a while if you want. Mini boss. Anything screamed mini boss arena. Especially now there's a down area. Let's not be inside of that. Yeah, let's definitely not be inside of its death radius. I don't mind it giving me a lot of enemies. Now I have abilities. Now I do want to get my absorb meter up ready to absorb the mini-bots. Oh, there's definitely an achievement for killing the main boss with the mini-boss's ability, right? They are the same ability. And also it just
The
kills it.
smell of freshly cut flowers. We can smell it even here, beyond the firmament.
5% chance to apply burning. Enemies that die burning have a chance to spread the
architect
dot.
behind this travesty. The Cartesian Angel of Astafane.
Let's swat that bug.
Enemies with the debuff will explode upon death, damaging other. This is way better. Recycle the previous fragments. Okay, onwards. And we got loads of health. Hey. Hey, we discovered what this thing does. It's a Venus flytrap. No, but did we just leave a lot of Ely poisony bits? I feel like the shark's kind of powerful, huh? And I was alive. Okay. Increase the power of your absorbed ability. That increases the amount of heal that we get from it as well, surely. Well, we found out what that thing does. It's a trap that traps you. Sacrifice 200 health for some upgrades. I mean, as tempting as it is, you know, when you can't really get any more heals, I don't think it's smart. It's a lot of health to not have any opportunity to get back. Okay, essences, elf, fragment selector. I mean, we got silver before. Now I understand. I mean, we can literally just cheese past that. Okay, interesting. There are different moves that I was not aware of.
A creature bound by fate, but still able to see and manipulate its strings. Now that is a rare thing indeed.
But also when it's exactly the same challenge and you know what you're doing this time, it's a lot easier. Killing an enemy will restore 1 stamina. Stamina health? Is stamina health? It's an explosion. After performing a god break, you get a randomly absorbed ability power. Mini-boss abilities are included in the randomization. Is the using a god break the absorb power? But does that just mean you constantly always get a new ability? That just might mean dashing, which isn't good. This sounds like it could be interesting. If it will always give us
The monad and its
Extra
underlings are
stuff.
great machines, sure. Powerful beyond your
We could just
imagination.
infinitely
But
have
they
absorbed
no
abilities.
heart, no guts. They are thinking machines that are trying
very
to
colourful.
feel. You, on the other hand, are a feeling creature that learned how to think. Never forget that.
If we get to absorb an ability and then using that ability as the Godbreak, and then we just constantly get more abilities, that seems crazy powerful. Now, come on, fish. Okay, it just gives us a random power no matter what when we absorb something. So we definitely won't even get necessarily the power that we're meant to get. It just gives you a random power for absorbing any enemy. So you don't need to think about what you want to absorb. You just pick anything. Which is a little less good, but also it might give you something very good. Manifestation. It could give you something very ridiculously late game and broken, who knows? Like from other worlds and better things. So if we just get a chance to absorb anything, we absorb it. Ow. Yeah, it could give you things from very, very bigger enemies as well. And absorb his thing. 431. We haven't got the double dash gives you an extra shield. That was good. Hi, cube heads.
Everything that once was has already been destroyed. One final act of destruction is not going to change that fact, but an act of creation might.
And how do we create something instead of destroying, huh? Okay, we've got 140, which would let me upgrade my thing. 16% chance to reflect. Reflect an attack, you gain a stack of armor. Good. Increase, but that's only if we upgrade it. You could get armor. But the reflecting damage could still be good. Each missing stamina increases absorbed ability power. I mean, we could upgrade that to give us mini-boss powers. An enemy dies while burning, your next attack is guaranteed to apply burning. 3% leech. Could be good. But I feel that if I got this, that's better. An extra heal. Trigger chain lightning. Crit chance. I'm gonna reroll. We don't have that thing. It's free. Apply. When you apply 1 damage. You apply 1 damage to enemies that deal damage to you. Crit triggers leech. We can't afford it. 16% more chance to reflect. That's 32% chance to reflect now. I'll take those odds. That's pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna heal. Okay, 32% chance to reflect incoming damage. That sounds powerful.
I conquered nature by number and measurement, and now I am about to achieve perfection. Only one final flaw needs to be corrected.
A mantis. Get out of that. Ow. That didn't look like it was going to hit me. But we gained armor as well, so I guess we did reflect, even though we don't have the actual gain armor thing yet. Fantastic, it moved away. Horse. Did it evolve? It became a different thing. I was screaming. Hey, it's flying again. If only it could destroy its own flowers doing that. It's gonna evolve again. Thank you. It seemed a lot easier to kill like this. I jump properly. And we don't have double jumps, so I need to dash. What? It's so close to whatever your next phase is. There you go. Right, bring in your friends. Hey, interesting. Whatever we've got, it's just lots of heals. Move. Kill that. Where is he? Ow! Hey, no! We're in the trap again. Come on. Okay, what is going on with that bottom gauge of yellow stuff? And should I be concerned? I assume yes. Every time I kill one of its flowers, it goes up. Where are you? Okay. Almost at the next phase. Come on, let me just finish you. And it. Next phase. Silver flowers. Ow. No! Yeah, I should heal. Bom, bom, bom. Don't know if that healed us a lot. Get back here, you. Okay, I wonder, maybe yellow just means he turns into that phase, which is actually kind of what phase I want him in. So I should just kill all the flowers on the floor. Now... because he's a little easier to kill like that than flying away. There's far too many floor traps. Oh. At least now I understand. Okay, come on, do your thing. I had to get away from the floor traps. Oh. Where's the rest of your flowers? Fly away. Do you think? That was maybe stupid. Okay. You go fly away. We had another heal, but I was being greedy. I was being greedy. Being very greedy. Okay, I mean, this world was far easier than the Wrestler. So we should do that one, right? And then we can now do the find the logos. Whatever that one's. So a whole bunch of them, and it's like, this wasn't for you yet, but surely now it is.
So, you made contact with Don't be sidetracked by that rattling old skull. We did not extinguish stars to bring you back so that you could solve crossword puzzles with the enemy.
About the words. It's got to be a 7-letter word, right? Oh. That thing killed it very nice. Revenge. NG.
I see. Revenge.
R-E-V-E-N-G-E. Revenge. It's a 7-letter word. Could well be. Interesting how the first time we came through, we didn't go down all these holes. But this time, we go down all the holes. Don't have the random ability this time. I don't know if it was better or worse. I think it might have actually messed us up in the long run. Well, we did seem to get a lot of heals at one
The birth of the monad was not inevitable. It came about due to a flaw. A mistaken premise in the thinking shared by machines and humans. A stain within the luminous mind.
What if I just jumped around the thing there? I know, that was waste. I wanted the Spooder. Hey, well, we've got the hang of dodging him now. Toxic Torment. Increased poison apply chance from toxic tentacles by 1% for each necrotic wound. Can no longer apply decay or burning. What effects can no longer be applied to you? That's actually pretty good. Wow. I'm telling you the word revenge. And he's going to have revenge. And we're going to fight him. Don't run away. Get out of there! Oh. Anything that want to give me a power? I don't want any of their powers. Yeah. I only want the mini-boss's powers, actually. Even though it probably is exactly the same as that other guy's. Well, maybe he turned into Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh, surely you can give me your power now. %5 crit chance. Your crit will apply an extra random dot. Heals. You will reflect the next attack that hits you every 10 seconds. Increase reflect damage reduction. Does it only reduce the damage? Does it not reflect it back to them and prevent us taking it? That is just epic lyrics. Like, why would we not take the thing that gives us health? Is that where we're going? That might be. You know, the less heals we can do, the better. Okay. So that gives us a shield and then he explodes. Got it.
I see.
The word is going to be revenge. Not the most hidden of boxes. Thread counts. I did post a thread earlier today. Need count? The path. Yes, it hasn't been ripped asunder. Fine. Did we get a heal then? I feel like I didn't get a heal when I should have. Increase the power of your absorbed ability, which gives us more heal, more poison, 8% chance to reflect. Reflect just seems very good. Little cockroachy guy that almost looked like. Okay, there's got to be one more word thing. Come on.
As the sun began to dim, the Coven intervened.
You can't leave me a
They would
6
not
out of
allow
7.
one of their most precious pearls to slip off its string. They would not allow the sun to fade.
We have 40. We have enough health to buy the heal. If I wanted. Increase crit chance by 4%. 120. 120. Crit chance. Don't we have like something? Increase max health by 50, increases explosion damage, increase the power of your absorbed ability, 16% chance effects. Increase all healing by 2%. I upgrade though. All keywords. Turn 50% of the damage taken back to the enemy. Okay. And then reduce damage taken by 4%. And we take 50% of damage. That's actually pretty good. We do send 50% of the enemy back. Or 1% max health. Two seconds to leech. Okay. When below 30% health, our thing, it unlocks after 10. Natalo! Hello, hello. How are you? How's your day going? Hopefully it's going good. I was lurking a bit when you were playing Portal with Theodore. Hopefully you had a good time. I was not feeling very today, so I probably should have talked and said hello, but, you know, I was just feeling very pity today, so I'm sorry that I just sort of lurked. But hopefully you're having a good day. Hopefully things are going good. It deals 50% more damage. I think we should heal. Then just buy the heal, honestly. Don't worry about it. There it is. Well, what are your rest of your plans for the weekend? Up to anything interesting? What did you do for the rest of the day? Alright today, how are you? Just not been feeling very good today, but, you know, it is what it is. I'm going to email the person who's handling my complaints at work and send them more details, even more details, because they made me go through it all yesterday, which took them forever to get around. But, you know, I feel like I need to still add more details because we sort of ran out of time and they didn't want to ask all of the details. So there's still more details to give and, like, a lot of nonsense. And they're like, oh yeah, this definitely shouldn't have been happening. It is. Still did. And my manager's still not good thinking about it. So, you know, it is what it is. Glad to hear that. Yeah, but there's not a lot I can do about it other than file the complaints. File the complaints and then try and get things done. Because really, the way that the company's handling things is not right. They're making it so that even though I've got an agent that screams at me and is literally breaching the disciplinary policies, my manager says, oh no, it's just going to be your word against theirs, so we can't really do anything about that. But then the person who's handling my complaint was like, surely this isn't the case for the whole of the campaign. And like, no, yeah, no, they've gave me this many agents like this. So, you know, if it's not meant to be like this, well, that is how it is with the people they've given me. I think I've got a pretty strong and valid complaint. But it did mean that I ended up with work that I'm being told to pursue them to do. And then as a result of that, I get screamed at. Which is not really right, is it? I shouldn't be screamed at for that. You know, for what they've told me to get the agent to do, and then I have to take it, and then all of the other nonsense that they've kind of done really stupidly and badly, and they just don't know how to manage things. So did you do work stuff today on your Sunday? No, but just, you know, on my mind. So it's kind of been affecting me today, and I didn't do it yesterday either. It's just when I said yesterday, you know, yesterday was Saturday. But it was on Friday that they did all this. But, you know, it's just feeling the effects. Still feeling all the effects. Which isn't good when you sort of just, you know, it spills over into your weekends. Is it? Ow. I did go to the supermarket though and buy some groceries and things, you know, my usual weekends. It does, it really sucks, but I think with how valid my complaint is and now how much of the institution is getting implicated into it, it's becoming a pretty significant thing. So, you know, either they're going to have to do something, or I'm going to end up getting major compensation, maybe, hopefully, because the fact that I'm still having to go through all this ridiculous, stressful nonsense is not right. It's not right how much stressful nonsense I still have to go through. Bom, bom, bom. But hopefully your week's going well. And you know, leaving the job definitely seems like the right thing to do. But at the same time, I'm this committed now to my complaint and getting that resolved. I didn't need to heal in advance of this fight. Maybe a waste of a heal, but it's fine. Hopefully you'll get some nice sleep and tomorrow things will sort some things out. Yeah, no, the trouble is they've said it's going to be really, really slow to sort things out because of it being Christmas time and everyone being busy. So it's going to be slow. It's going to be slow, fortunately. But you know what? I'm going to send my email with extra things today with more details and be like, I want this person to be suspended as they should be so that I don't have to deal with them screaming at me. And my manager can go F themselves because, you know, they say, oh, it would just be your word against theirs. It's funny how the HR department and everything else and all my complaints and say, oh no, they shouldn't be in this company anymore. They should not be, you shouldn't have to be dealing with this. But no, my manager. Dash attacks trigger chain lightning. Increase max stamina by 1. Dashing twice gives you speed. Right, that gives us an extra dash. Every time chain lightning hits, it has a chance to trigger an additional time. The trail that damages enemies. I think that might be better. Don't have a thing in it.
If you are ever to defeat the Monad, you must first unlock the secrets of this archive. We must learn to read logos once more. The only language shared by machines and humans.
Emojis. Work drama is really draining, that's why I just left. Not worth the energy. Hopefully you will find something soon. You definitely will. And you're right, it is so draining. It is ridiculous. But there's a door up there. Okay, so if I pass the lowest, or was that the door that I came in? Who knows? I'm also kind of stubborn. And I will see my complaint through, and if it destroys the whole company, it destroys the whole company. But I will see my complaint through for all the nonsense that they've done to me and that they put me through, because my complaint handler was like, surely the entire campaign isn't like this, and surely, you know, it's an unfair, skewed amount of really, really awful staff that I have been given to have to deal with that scream at you and work avoiders and absolutely unprofessional and breach all of the disciplinary policies. But I'm not allowed to do a lot about it. But you'll find something nice soon, and then, you know, once I've sent my complaint through, who knows? Maybe I'll get compensated, maybe I'll get rid of all the awful agents and it'll be fine, and then I'll have nice, normal, sane people. Which would be nice.
These fake flowers are not meant to be stopped at
But,
and
you know,
admired.
it'll have to be a bit more than just
Trampled underfoot.
replacing
Now
my
make
staff
your way to Astafane and rip
and giving me the right to get rid of the ones that I should be allowed to get rid of. Because of how much stress I've had to go through. I think I need more than that at this point. I definitely need more than that at this point. A nice sleep would be nice. What are your plans for the week? Up to anything interesting? Any classes or anything going on? I can't even absorb the fish. You trying to absorb the fish and we don't have it charged. No, I could have absorbed that one. Band-aids, blessing. Till the rain is down and that band-aid. No! And the floor grabs you. It's the worst. Sorry for adverts. I apologise once and out to stop other adverts. But I also think there will be annoying people everywhere. Just have to learn how to land on not that. Yeah, there's annoying people everywhere, but there's also staff that you have to manage. That you're being told to ask why they're not doing the work. And then when you ask them the question, what did you do with your time? And they scream at you and shout at you unprofessionally and interrupt you and don't let you speak. Just for asking a question your manager has made you ask them. You know, you can't avoid people like that, but also they shouldn't have a job anymore because they are literally unprofessional, screaming weirdos with mental instability that don't respond well to. So what have you done with the... What did you do today? You know, can you tell me what work you did today? So I left. Yeah, I feel you. I definitely feel you. It definitely seems like a good plan to leave, but you know, it's like they gave me these terrible staff deliberately. Then they tell me to pursue them for not doing the work. And then they know for full well that they scream at me because they've done it so many times. Increased backstab damage by 5% for each sprinter stack of essence. I'm going to recycle that into 40 dust. And now I can offer the dust back to maybe get something even better, surely. Increase all healing, increase movement speeds. Attacks have 2% chance to trigger chain lightning. But yeah, it's like, you know, they put me in these situations, it's crazy. And yeah, no. But I'm not just outright leaving. I am going to jump into that bullet for fun. Going to fulfill my complaint that will get the whole company in trouble, let's face it. Or at least the division that we are, because we're in weird cells of cells of cells, like some sort of weird government. I meant to say non-government, you know, criminal organisation with cells and everything, but it's weird how, you know, we're in this cell and then, you know, you're managing your own cell and it's like, weird. You're off to bed, but glad I could pop by for a bit. Chin up and hope your next week will be a good one. No worries, thank you for popping by. I hope you have a lovely sleep. And I hope your stream was a lot of fun. And, you know, hopefully we'll all be feeling better next week. So yeah, you know, hopefully next week will be good. But I'm gonna, you know, give my massive rant email to my complaint handler with extra details. And that'll help. That'll help, you know, cheer me up a bit. And then I just want my complaint to go through because I'm definitely going to win. There's no way I don't win with the sort of things that my complaint handler was saying. She was like, surely this isn't the way. Oh, no, yeah. That's what's going on. It's absolutely what's going on, but it's going to take time. And I'm going to demand that I get to suspend the person that's screaming at me until investigation goes through. Because then I can get rid of them. You know, then I can get rid of them properly and be allowed to do the things that I need to do. And if they refuse to let me do the things I need to do, that just adds to my complaint. So if they're, you know, if I'm being told by my complaint handler that this is not right and it is in gross misconduct that the person has been doing, and I'm being told by my manager, oh, but it'll just be your word against theirs, but I'm told by HR and the complaint handler that this person should not be with the organisation anymore and shouldn't be handed around to other people, which is when they were handed to me, then, yeah, no, I should be able to do what the rules specifically say, which is that I can suspend them because of their conduct. And then fire them. Thank you for popping by, and I hope you have a lovely sleep, and yeah, we'll catch up soon, and I will catch you next time. If I don't see you on Monday, I will catch you next Tuesday when you're on your stream. And then we'll do the FMV game maybe next week. We'll do the we might continue this. We've also got Mind's Eye, we've got all sorts of new games, and something a bit portally. On the Wednesday I'm gonna do Drink Human Beans. It seems a bit portally. You might like it, it might be weird, it might, I don't know if it's spooky, but it's supposed to be a bit portally and interesting, so that'll be fun. Thank you for popping by, take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye bye. That's, you know, that's why I'm playing this, you know, happy game. Colourful, cheery, fun game. Glass cannon? Okay, I see. The elites have special traits. They use a glass cannon because he must hit hard, but he's weak and dies easy. I wanted to absorb him, but it didn't let me. I will absorb this one. Yeah, I don't like the Stomper ability. It's not very good. Feel the rain down in Band-Aid. I like the fish's power though. Armoring. Well, that didn't. Hit the fish. Hello? There we go. Thank you. Selector. Controller, please. Okay. Attacks have 2% chance to apply vulnerable, burning, increase healing. When below. Honestly, give me that. Because we leech damage, we can increase our healing. I think it might be very, very good. Oh, hidden things. Hidden things? Okay. Ow. I'm into my rapidly disappearing balls. I wanted them to run into the balls because I would have got healed. What are you doing? He actually stomps down. I don't know why my one doesn't stomp down. Okay, got him. Oh no, Spitzer. Ow. Okay, we've lost a remarkable amount of health. Now. That's the all clear noise. Anything else in here? Don't want to get caught by the tangleweed. That's the things. Manifestation. Okay, boss. Egg. You're just a minigun. You're not even like the one that becomes big flowery thing. That hurt a lot more than I thought it was going to. 78 for a hit. Why does it get so dark when that comes? So greedy, trying to get that extra hit in there. Definitely go ping. Get back here, you! Don't forget that our dodge isn't iframes. Ow. The way it stands next to all those orbs without taking them. Come on. That continuing to heal me? I could have finished it before it got that move off. Eyes burning. The randomly absorbed power. Give a random buff. Take a random buff. The random absorbed power is just not good. Vampiric survivor? No. It got them all. I don't know what the vampiric thing was. It was something vampire-y.
With the birth of the monad, life could finally be engineered into perfection. The unpredictability of organic life would give way to synthetic transcendence.
Challenge. The same challenge. Always, probably. Is it the same? This one looks different. Oh. Round of dashes. Oh no. Crossy roads. This one's a bit more challenging. Oh, come on.
Well done, monkey. You are shrewder than you look. Here,
Take some.
have a few more morsels.
We didn't get the best one, but I'll take it. Increase damage over time, extra. Nothing special at the end of this one, huh? No hidden lore. Teleport out of here. Come on. I wanted to absorb him. Let me. You deal 15% extra damage. Taking damage will remove this effect for... That's not a lot for that, is it? Revenge! Onwards. Bum bum bum. We've still got 3 heals. It's nice.
Everything that once was has already been destroyed. One final act of destruction is not going to change that fact, but an act of creation might.
Creation. Attacks have burning. When killing an enemy, gain 1 stack of rampage. Damage dealt and movement speed is increased by 3%. Interesting. Gain lightning. 16% chance to reflect. You can upgrade. Your Godbreak explosion triggers a second explosion. EOT can no longer affect us. 30% damage for each dot effect. Increase leech healing by 3%. You think that applies to when we're below 30% health as well? That would be all of our stuff. I think we should. Hide the healing coil. 16% chance to reflect 50% of the damage back. 4% chance to apply burning. I think those things just seem smart to do.
I conquered nature by number and measurement, and now I am about to achieve perfection. Only one final flaw needs to be corrected.
Yeah, and if I hadn't been greedy... I'm so greedy. Arteman. Okay, we got the backstab, which unlocks a new weapon. And then we eventually get the achievement afterwards. Where'd he go? I take your spirit bomb. Root. Okay, we're getting it. Slowly but surely. That feels embarrassing to have missed some of those flowers. Really? Okay, it's got some sort of lock on, which I don't like. And I'm trying to dodge things. Okay, finally at phase 2. Give me the Chupacabra. Ow. Get off me. Bom, bom. Too many things. Got him. Eh. Not doing spirit bomb. It's going away. Go, go, go. Gotcha. Got another phase. Continues being greedy about heals. Now, continues being very, very greedy about heals. Far too greedy about heals. No. If that was tactical. I need to kill all these flowers. Let go of me. That was awful. Every single hit. Every single one. Yep, maybe pay attention to the goo. Maybe pay attention to the goo. So bad. Spirit bomb. You do. Okay, we've got an opportunity now. Pay attention to the goop. Pay attention and don't panic because you're in a weird position. Again, I'm being greedy. We have a heal. I'm being very greedy. If I don't have to heal. It's just better for us.
That's it for the Queen Bee. At least for now.
This time, for the love of the loom, avoid activating the arc pattern. You have enough voices in your head already.
We died at the same time as killing it and got all our health back. Crit deals an additional 15% for each dot on the targets. We do a lot of damage over time. Is it permanent buff? Killing an enemy with a charge attack gives you... Well, I don't really use the charge attack. Okay. Crit deals an additional damage for each... It's the same thing we already have. I will recycle the more expensive one.
There you are, my little greenskeeper. I have waited so long for somebody like you to come along and set me free. The monad trapped me in this garish creature and took over my garden. And now I fear it is dying. Help me save my creation, and I will help you.
Okay. And chopping back your things. We'll do that. Godbreakers. Raja! And then there's the sun. Synthesis. And there's all of these bits over here, whatever this. Rebellion tangle. Own this world. Maybe unlock those for beating the challenges. Colorful.
Karaya, a machine seeking the pleasures found only in embodiment. It sees,
Eyeballs.
hears, touches, and tastes itself in endless self-obsession.
Let's shut this party down by killing one of the bigger creatures.
Eyeballs are also a common thing in every game that we play. Just check there's nothing else before we inevitably fall to our demise. I didn't want to be set on fire. Ow. Very rude. Ooh. Can I make them fall off the build? But he looks fun. Yeah, I don't have enough to absorb whatever that is. Maybe I didn't want to touch that. Excuse me. I would like to absorb that guy. Looks powerful. I seem very, 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 very bad at these enemies. Hammering artillery spitter, eh? Oh, you need to stop setting fire to the floor. Eat. You come sit in the fire. Thank you. I got some heals out of him. That went awful. Inside? Yeah. Select level. No. Give me the easy one. Ow. I somehow don't think we're gonna beat it, considering we're dead. Fight here's not over. I think you'll find it is. Okay, we got to World 3. That took an hour. It says Death's 1. Wonder if with all of the stuff that we've probably got a million upgrade things. New archetypes that's available. New ability for the Lancer. New head is available. Okay, well, you know, it didn't turn often. We've got bodies and heads and new weapon type. 50,000 damage. Godbreak the Gardener. Nice. The Fame quest.
Well, you do punch above your weight. We'll give you that. If you ever needed something destroyed or driven to extinction, you could always trust the humans. Keep at it. At this rate, we will be done with this mess in a few thousand cycles. Hopefully by then, the monad will not have spread far beyond the local star cluster. Most of those stars are mad old hags anyways.
Okay, and then we've got, we didn't get the chicken heads, high made low. We've got skull heads. Godbreak the Gardener gives us worm heads. Spiky eyeball heads. No idea what that is. One recollection challenge. We're going to be worm heads. Okay. Echoes. We got 70 echoes. Get a random item at the start of the run. Spend 90 or more to retrieve that. Okay. 10% chance to fragment drops are converted into fragment selector. Source light is a resource gained from enemies. You need source light. Okay, so it's the Godbreak stuff is source light. Okay. Right. 50% chance you'll spawn a healing refill. That seems huge. consumable healing thing. Then increase coil heal by a bit. 1 healing orb chest will spawn somewhere in the world for you and your allies. These things would have been huge. This time takes to use a heal by a lot. That's actually pretty big as well. Get a random equipment item that starts the run seems pretty good. And give me that. You know, if we'd have had all of these advantages, we would have been amazing a million times earlier. Okay. We did have a slow thing. Power, speed, same power, less defense. Instantly backstab up to 3 enemies. Each hit supplies a mark. 20% chance to crit. That moves more source lights. The slashy things, but you know, this one's backstab enemies. And marks them to take more damage. Also it says abilities. There are different abilities, okay. Deal damage in a circle around you. Considered to be a backstab, that sounds pretty good. 99 urchin stacks. Activates to make your allies backstab. Well, I'm playing solo, that's not really that good. Haunt all the enemies, gain stacks. So you can see how there's things that might be good for multiplayer. An enemy with this attack will instantly give you their absorbed ability. That's interesting. Wait to give you and all your allies a random absorbed ability. Interesting. Random, entirely random? Also, we have that one unlocked. Don't have any of them unlocked. 5 enemies in a row with a backstab in 1 run as the Twin Blades. I mean, that's something we could do. Defeat Sabbath while he has 99 urchin stack. No, not sure. Oh, this is more like it. Okay, so we can do a slash to dodge sort of thing. This is more my sort of character. I think we'll do that next time that we play this. And then instantly backstab and mark it, and then that mark is taking a lot more damage, isn't it? But as I have work tomorrow and dealing with awful people, I'm going to call it a day there for today. So, thank you to Nathalie, who was here hanging out earlier. Anyone else that might have been watching and lurking, I will be back literally tomorrow with another stream. It might be Mind's Eye. And then on Wednesday we have Drink Human Beans. And then Friday, maybe, I don't think they'll have done the next expansion to Persona. So who knows what we'll do that. But yes, I hope you all have a lovely rest of your week until I'll catch you on these next time. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye.